What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now Plus. I'm Alex, and in this video, I want to talk about the new Bioshock game, Bioshock 4. It's been a while since I've covered this game, but I'm glad to see a couple new things coming out about it. So this seems to be, I guess, the center point of this topic, is that this game is not going to take place in a world or in a universe or whatever word I guess you want to call it, that's already been established in the Bioshock game. So not in Rapture or not in Columbia. Now, this isn't necessarily new. I feel like we've heard this before, that this game could take place in an entirely new place, or just, I guess, go away from the worlds we already know. But this was written by IGN, but this came from Twitter user MaroNL3, who pointed out on Twitter that the studio behind the next Bioshock game, Cloud Chamber, has several job listings that seem to hint at what the team is looking to do with the next game. The listing asks for experience with Unreal Engine 4 and experience in scripted cinematic sequences, among other things. The listing also mentions a new and fantastical world. We want you to help us breathe life into a new and fantastical world, several job listings read. Together, we will set the stage for a stunning narrative and systems-driven experience. The latter part is par for the course for Bioshock, but the former is what indicates a shift away from Rapture or Columbia, considering the team is specifically looking for people to breathe life into a new world. So that is exciting. Look, at the end of the day, this isn't Ken Levine's thing anymore, and that could also ultimately be one of the worst things that could possibly come out of this. I mean, my opinion for this new Bioshock game in general is I'm very excited. I love to death the original three. Okay, I think they're phenomenal. All of them, honestly. I think, honestly, and I actually did a ranking on this, I don't think Bioshock Infinite is all that bad. In fact, I really, really love it. I see the problems with it. I see that it's a lot different than the other games, but in my opinion, I truly love it. But at the end of the day, that was Ken Levine's thing. He created this. He was like the pioneer behind it. He's no longer doing it, right? He's making his own game separately, and now we have this. So, my expectations for it is that, I'm expecting something absolutely amazing from it, but I'm also being a little wary of it, where it's like, okay, this very much does not have to be, or maybe even won't in general, be the Bioshock that we all know, okay? So with that all in mind, I do expect things to change. Honestly, the biggest things I expect to change are kind of within the story, that I don't know if the story, if the lore, if the confusion, right, the confusing parts of how the tale is told, right, that may actually be a good thing for a lot of people, including myself, but ultimately that there is something to Bioshock with that, right? And ultimately, honestly, the world is such a big part of that, and that, honestly, I think it could be the reason why you do something like this. Look, Columbia and Rapture are very, very much, I think, characters in these games, okay? Rapture is such an important part, and again, like, even storytelling. Like, I mean, firstly, these worlds are very creative, very, very beautiful, but they also have a deep, rich history with them, and they connect with the characters, they connect with the story, they connect with everything that happens in Bioshock. Both of these worlds are very much present, right? Or at least one of them at any given time, okay? Sometimes both of them, right? Depending on which game you're playing, okay? So, again, those are very, very important. So, Ken Levine made those, and the team of the past Bioshock games made those. So when you go into a brand new Bioshock, it is, I feel like, kind of assumed that with a brand new team, brand new kind of vision for it, that this is going to be all new, okay? And again, you gotta have to let them breathe their own life. Literally, actually, I almost inadvertently, and even mean to, kind of quote what they're saying. Like, they want to be able to create this brand new world. Now, I don't know what specifically these job postings are. It could mean artists, could mean, but also writers, because again, the world is so important to the story and the characters and everything that, whoever's writing the script, whoever is kind of putting together the game in general, gonna have to pay close attention to that world. So it is exciting. These worlds are so, not even worlds, right? Because if it's taking place in the same world, that's a thing too. If it's not a reboot, then Rapture and Columbia do exist. They're just not the main setting. So it'll be interesting to see if this is literally a Bioshock spin-off game, because it's not going to be called Bioshock 4. There's just no way. If it's a Bioshock spin-off, but it's set place in the same world, then it could very well, those locations could take place, different time period, different setting, whatever. But if it's a completely, if it's a reboot, then obviously those worlds would be left behind. We'll have to see which path, and I could talk about that in a separate video if you guys want. We'll have to see which path they take with this game. I really do hope that they hold on to it, and at least these things have happened, because again, that does mean, otherwise you're kind of just grabbing the name Bioshock, you know what I mean? So we'll have to see how it goes. Those two worlds are so iconic, so amazing in every single way. I really can't wait. One of them taking place underwater, my favorite place place to be, right, in water. One of them taking place in the sky. We'll have to see where the what's the other kind of features of the world, right? That a new basically location can be taking place on. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, guys. Where do you think this new place is going to be? Do you think it should be a reboot? Do you think they should, basically recognize that Rapture and Columbia are places in this world? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. As always, make sure you guys are subscribed to this YouTube channel. Hit the bell icon so you guys know when all these videos go up. And thank you guys so much for watching. I truly appreciate it. New videos on this channel every single day. And so I hope to see you guys for tomorrow's video.